Welcome to the KingCast, or as we call it, the Bethesda Brothers podcast. And today we are live because there's some big news that has come out about, and I wish YouTube would not act up on me. New news come out today about Starfield, and that's what we're going to talk about. It looks like the full reveal of Starfield is going to be coming very soon as next month. What do you think about that, Joe?
I mean, hey, bring it on. Let's go. I'm trying to find your stream. There it is.
Good, we're live. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Make sure we're live here.
Yes. My chair is like actively sinking as we speak. Go on.
And of course, you know what I'm talking about. This the auction that it's through like Make-A-Wish Foundation. Bethesda Game Studios actually is giving a character creation for the game Starfield. That's the prize that they're giving. And the last I saw, it was almost up to like $5,000 that they're that the bid is. But this is
almost
But this is the deal, and this is what is so exciting, guys. They could have picked any game. It could have been the Elder Scrolls. It could have been Fallout 76, which would have been very awesome. But instead, they picked the game Starfield, which we don't really know anything about. And they put a 3-month time limit on how long it has to take for this character creation. And by the way, I didn't explain fully. Bethesda is allowing someone to actually go to Maryland, meet with Todd Howard, and create their own character in Starfield. But what does all this mean about the game Starfield? Well, I believe it means Starfield is definitely coming this year. And remember that Xbox wants to have a Bethesda event, Bethesda-only event, which will be as early as next month, as soon as they get everything finalized. So I'm going to quit talking, Joe. What do you think about this? Is it just me, or am I seeing the start of the Bethesda marketing for Starfield right now?
I mean, of course it is. I don't think it's a coincidence that it's happening, that it's all happening now, just a couple of months, just not even a month before the deal's finalized. And then Microsoft will have their own little event, explaining the Bethesda acquisition and what it means and exclusivity and all that fun stuff. But also it could mean Starfield. This is the first time we've heard about Starfield since 2018 from Bethesda themselves. It's the first time. And like you said, King, this character needs to be done very soon. Why is that? Why does it need to be done so soon?
Because the game is done.
Incredible.
Done. Real quick, they could, like I said, they could have chosen the Elder Scrolls because they've already made a special character for the Elder Scrolls 6. Miss Shirley, I always call her Miss Shirley because I forget her. Curly, I think.
Curry,
one of them. Yeah. They could have chosen the Elder Scrolls. They have plenty of time to do that. But they also could have chosen Fallout 76, which, when you think about it, this is an ongoing game. They want to last 10 years. It's 2 years into it. That could have been a great promotion even for Fallout 76. But that's why you think, why did they choose Starfield? What's going to be happening in the next couple of months? Again, I think it is the marketing, the beginning of the marketing of Starfield. Because how do you get people to know about a game? You put the title out there, and they did it right here. By the way, let me say hi to the people jumping on. Y'all please comment, ask your questions. I'm not going to be paying attention as much as I do in the KingCast because I got Mr. Joey Caps with me.
Got me.
Yeah, so I'm going to quit talking for a minute and you talk some more. I'm just so excited about this.
Honestly, the thing that sticks out to me, I wouldn't make as much of a deal out of this if it wasn't that this character needs to be done in 3 months.
Yeah.
That should just stick out to everybody. it has to, they have to finalize this in 3 months. So they'll finalize this in May.
Do you have Bethesda's statement on this? And I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
on that website,
yeah,
on the Make-A-Wish site, just the description of the listing.
There's a little thing that Bethesda actually talks about what they're doing, and I didn't know if you had that pulled up. But what they do say as you're looking for it. They're talking about how neat it's going to be. You get to go see Todd Howard and talk to Todd Howard, and that's where they give that 3 month.
Yeah, the winner of this package will work with the award-winning team at Bethesda Game Studios, including executive producer Todd Howard, to create a character for their highly anticipated upcoming game, Starfield. But it doesn't stop there. Obviously, you win your brand new, hard-to-find Series X, and also 16 Bethesda games, including Elder Scrolls, Wolfenstein, Doom, and many more. Bethesda Softworks team will schedule time to create the character within 3 months of February 28th. That's the key there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the key.
So March, April, May. It's got to be done by May.
Wow.
Now, we've all been saying that November looks like a great time for Starfield to come out right before Christmas. And again, I want to remind you, there is going to be that Bethesda event coming soon. Do you think, Joe, we might get a teaser trailer, something teasing Starfield, now that obviously they're putting the name out there, in this Xbox event, which is before E3? It's as soon as next month. Do you think we're going to get some more news about Starfield? I do, personally.
I stink with game development, when everything has to line up. I stink with understanding that. But if they need this character finished within 3 months, right? If they need this all done within 3 months, and if a game goes, let's say the game went gold in June, could we see a potential summer release? Never happened.
Wow.
Why would they do that and miss out on the holiday season? That would be kind of silly. So I don't see that. But what if, because they want this done in 3 months,
done by May, the end of May,
to have it done in time for November.
Mm-hmm.
But man, imagine a summer release. Imagine playing Starfield in 5 months.
Wow.
Wrap your mind around that.
That is awesome.
5 months.
Let me say,
we could be. I mean, I don't think so. But
let me say hi to a couple of folks. Hey, yo name. Hey, Garrett, Snake Eyes, James. Thank y'all for watching. Hardcore, Big T. Thank y'all so much. And I am reading all your comments as we go, and trying to listen to Joe, and thinking about what I'm going to say. So I may, and I'm excited. So, again, I want to say that I'm thinking this is the beginning of their marketing, and I believe it's going to be 3 steps. There's 3 quick steps of marketing here. They start with this auction. They can't really say anything right now until the merger of, I call it a merger, but the acquisition from Microsoft is complete. But as soon as that's complete, they have this scheduled event that's coming before E3. I think we're going to get maybe a teaser trailer, another teaser trailer. Probably nothing with gameplay. We might even see a cinematic trailer, and then at E3, the full reveal of the game, and hey, it's coming in November or whenever. Mm-hmm. It would be a great way for them to start off marketing. So that's what I'm thinking. And again, I go back, they could have picked any game, but they picked Starfield.
Yeah, and it has to be done within 3 months.
Yeah.
It has to be done within 3 months.
Well, Joe, and let me give you this too. More people know the name Fallout and the name Elder Scrolls much more than Starfield. A lot of people are like, "What is Starfield?"
Yeah.
But they picked this one to be an auction item. Wouldn't you think more people might bid if it was Fallout or the Elder Scrolls? I mean, that's a very good possibility because it's got that name recognition. So there's got to be another reason why they picked Starfield.
I mean, To market the game.
To market the game. To
market the game. Imagine seeing a teaser trailer, right? So, past releases, let's talk about Fallout 4 for a second. We saw a teaser trailer for Fallout 4 June 3rd, 2015, right? And then we saw with 76 end of May 2018. And then a couple weeks went by for both teasers, or teases, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw full reveals. So imagine now getting a reveal in March, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then having to wait until June to see more.
Absolutely.
Because that was only a few weeks we had to wait.
Yeah.
Between the reveal and the full thing, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Now we might have to wait like 3 months. Shoot, man.
Jeremy is poking me a little bit. He said, I thought Uncle Pete wasn't good at marketing.
Jeremy.
What
Big T, what's up, man?
I'm not.
Garrett.
You're not going to push me into the Uncle Pete dialogue today. No, as far as Bethesda's marketing, again, we've talked about Bethesda's marketing on Starfield. They have waited until the last minute. That podcast is gone because Bethesda made that decision. But what I do believe we're going to see now is a marketing barrage. As soon as the game is fully revealed, you're going to see it everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And we can marinate on it for a couple of months. It'll create buzz. Hey, the developer that created Fallout, Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
They're coming out with something new.
What? Are you crazy?
And then they're going to be crazy.
Sir Timmy. Hello, Sir Timmy. He says, will we get a trailer? I'll bet all 42 of my Foshnot berets on it. Yes, Timmy. I do think we're going to get that. The only thing, honestly, that's left up in the air for me, there's no doubt now the game's coming in 2021 this year. I have no doubt about that. The only thing is, will they wait until E3 itself, or will they do something like that teaser trailer in this upcoming Xbox event? I believe they're going to at least tease what's coming this year.
What if they don't do anything at all for Starfield?
You think about this Xbox event that's coming. It's going to be a Bethesda event. Sure, they're going to talk about the acquisition and, how proud we are that Bethesda's part of the Xbox family. But I believe what they're going to have to do is say, and we're so excited about the things that are happening right now at Bethesda. And I do think we're going to get a look at 76, look at ESO, everything that's going on. But don't you think they're also going to talk about Deathloop, Ghostwire Tokyo, the ones that we know are coming, possibly, or Deathloop is coming this year. But they're going to, I believe they're going to say, this is what we're excited for. And they're probably going to end the whole event with dun, 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 Starfield.
They're exclusive.
No. No. And by the way, I commented on that on the KingCast, and I don't know if you know this, but a developer came out. He's a game developer, and he says he believes that Starfield will not be exclusive, and this is the reason. It's because this was a game that Bethesda was working on before the acquisition, and I guess I didn't think about this, but they have to work on an Xbox version, a computer version, and a PlayStation version.
Exactly.
So they've been working on a Sony version for a long time, so they're not just going to throw that away.
The developer of Fable, they came out with that statement, and it makes 100% sense. But then, what does that tell you, though, about Elder Scrolls and Fallout for the future?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, will they be exclusive?
Right.
That, I mean, Starfield's a new IP, and that might not be exclusive just because it's been being worked on for the PlayStation 5.
Right.
Why would they just pull the development on that console.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? They wouldn't.
I don't think
Just like he
would.
said. I can't believe nobody thought about that.
Right. Now, you mentioned that, and I don't mean to get into your content because I know you're going to do a great video on it, but you mentioned that there's a lot of talk going on right now.
Subscribe to me if you're not, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, please do go check Joey's channel out and subscribe.
Lots of content coming, guys.
And I'm not going to fully get into this because it's something that you are bringing up, but there's a lot of talk going on right now about Starfield that hasn't been going on. And this talk was happening even before this announcement about the auction. Can you talk to that just a little bit? There's been talk on YouTube, talk on some insiders that leak a lot of things, and they've been really pointing toward this year being Starfield's year.
Like about a couple of content creators speaking out about it. Yeah. So the first one that I want to talk about, but King, I think you just got a super chat.
Oh, James, bless your heart. Yeah,
James, good job, brother.
He says, for the King's new gaming laptop fund or a snowblower.
Good stuff, James.
James
awesome.
is one of my awesome supporters. He super chats all the time, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you very much.
Awesome, James.
Yep. All right, go ahead, Joey.
So, okay. Luckily, I have some notes here.
Yes.
So ACG is very credible, right? He's one of the more. I feel like he wouldn't speak about anything unless he was certain. And he came out with a tweet saying, and I quote, "About Bethesda's upcoming stuff, I have nothing to add at this exact time, nor should anyone technically, for reasons you could probably guess." So what's that insinuating? If he doesn't want to talk about Bethesda's upcoming stuff, right? He doesn't have anything to add, nor should anyone else, for certain particular reasons. What is he insinuating? He's insinuating definitely a Bethesda event coming, 100%.
Yeah.
And possibly Starfield. Another one, Paris, who's known to have Xbox connections, said, posted a picture on his Twitter account, Starfield, the Starfield logo.
Wow.
Then posted a follow-up tweet predicting the upcoming Bethesda event, saying if or when Xbox has their event, his guesses, all Bethesda titles, old and new, on Game Pass Day 1, Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo on Game Pass PC with console to be determined. They will address exclusivity, more info on titles this summer, but before we go, end with a Starfield trailer.
Wow.
And then ESO, with almost 2 million subscribers, ESO says this.
Who's ESO?
ESO.
I'm teasing.
You're teasing, right?
Yeah.
I know why you're teasing. That was good. ESO says Xbox and Bethesda will hold an event centered around Bethesda and their acquisition in the next 3 weeks. You can expect something new in the form of merch and gameplay. I can confirm this from my own sources.
He said he can or can't?
He could. He could confirm.
Okay.
100%.
Let me add again, Joe's going to have a whole video, and there'll be more than just these two guys. So y'all be sure and check that out. It'll be coming very soon on this very subject. And I appreciate you sharing some of that. Some of that work that you put in on that. So yeah, a lot of people are talking now about Starfield that haven't been. So I mean, it's just kind of like, where there's smoke, there's fire. But I don't, as y'all know, I don't cover leaks on my channel. But guys, Bethesda Game Studios mentioned Starfield. That's huge.
This is different.
This is the first time, and I think you mentioned it right at the first of the podcast, but this is the first time that Bethesda Game Studios has mentioned Starfield since when?
2018, since E3.
Yeah, since the original announcement of it, and we know why it was announced then. Big T said something about maybe possibly an Elder Scrolls tease. I don't think we're going to hear anything at all about Elder Scrolls until it's time to come out.
Not yet. Yeah.
The only reason they mentioned those two games that year was because of Fallout 76 being so different. They wanted to reassure the fans that we're still a single-player company and the games that you love are coming. And that's why, there is a Starfield Twitter page. But have they posted anything? Nope.
No.
Not until now. So this guys is bigger than some people are thinking. For them to acknowledge the game, say we want to make a character, it has to be done in 3 months.
Yeah, it has to be done in that time frame.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Joe. I know you had.
But no, the one thing I want to mention, Microsoft alone could have maybe over the next 5 to 7 years, one heck of a run of exclusive titles.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about Halo Infinite is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Gears of War will be in there. Fable, Avowed, Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6. And then you have multiple, you might have another Halo, another Gears game, another Starfield, maybe a Fallout in there. It's just Xbox, they've been ragged and bashed for not having exclusives, for lacking exclusives. Well, we might see a span of 10 years of them coming out with one exclusive after another,
awesome
every year, but blockbuster ones.
I hate to bring this up in the middle of the podcast, not knowing.
Bring it up.
I've been going to doctor's appointments the last couple of days, but I think I saw in the news that Microsoft is acquiring another major studio. Did that news not come out this week? I knew they were trying to acquire some, and if you guys know what studio it is, I mean, it actually came out and named the studio. I saw the news when I was in the doctor's office, and I thought, wow,
really?
I hate to bring that up in the middle of the podcast, but remember that Stadia, the Google Stadia, am I saying it right? Yeah. They said that one of the reasons they closed down their 2 game studios was because of how aggressive Microsoft is being, in the gaming world. This, guys, is super exciting news. I believe this Bethesda event with Xbox behind it is going to be... I don't want to overhype it and say it's going to be a mini E3, because I don't think that's what it's going to be. But I do think it's going to have some of those elements, and one of those elements, it looks like, is going to be Starfield. Now, I put in the title, a full reveal is close. Well, that's what I mean. It could be as early as March. I mean, we're sitting right here on the edge of February. All they're waiting for is for their business, the acquisition to go through, and then they can schedule this event.
King, doesn't this excite you? Aren't you just I can't even right now? Well, I just want to make a bunch of content.
We have been talking seriously about Starfield since 2017. 2017. Yeah. Before Bethesda officially announced it, I mean, before the teaser trailer came out, we were talking about Starfield. So, yes, this is exciting to know that this is pretty good evidence that Starfield is coming this year, that it's not down the road. That's huge, and that we're probably going to get a reveal very, very soon. Checking some of the comments.
Check the comments.
Don't forget id and Machine Games and Arcane 2. Absolutely, yes. And I think that will be part of the announcements coming up too in this event. Like I said, we're excited for the future. Xbox has to say that, of course, but they're going to show some of that future, and I believe one of those is Starfield. Again, I think this auction, y'all got to think about it rationally. Why would Bethesda put Starfield in the auction? Because Fallout and the Elder Scrolls are a much bigger name. So if they're just trying to raise money for this great event, then you would put Think about it. Making a character in Fallout 76, that would be neat. That would be wonderful. And again, that's a game that is
so cool.
Yeah, that's a game that is ongoing. But instead of picking Fallout 76 or the Elder Scrolls, they picked Starfield. And guys, there's a reason for it. It is the marketing of Starfield has begun.
I can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe that we might actually hear something about Starfield in March.
Yes.
In March.
That's
crazy to me. But that might be reality.
Bethesda teased TES 6 in the 25-year anniversary in 2019. They did. They acknowledged it anyway. King, hope your doctors gave you good news. They said they would renew my medicine, so that was good news. Let's see. According to Young Ye, or whatever his name is, they have already made back what they spent. Bethesda, Jim, we were talking about me and Joey was talking about that in the first quarter alone, or the last quarter that Bethesda did alone. What was it? $15.5 million?
No,
billion. Whoa,
with the B.
I can't think that high.
Yeah.
So twice as much as they paid for Bethesda, they made in one quarter. That's just mind-blowing. That is mind-blowing.
That should just speak volumes as to why they don't have to put it on other consoles.
Septum's asking why not tease it again. As far as teasing the Elder Scrolls, they might mention it, they might say something, but no, I don't think we're going to get any more teaser trailers or anything, because there's really no use in it.
It doesn't make sense to tease Elder Scrolls 6 right now, because they want to push Starfield as hard as they can.
That's right.
They want to go as hard as they can with Starfield, because if you hear anything about Elder Scrolls 6, it takes away from Starfield. Yep. Everybody wants it. Yep. You, me, the whole world, the whole gaming community wants Elder Scrolls 6. So once we hear more and anything about Elder Scrolls 6, that's going to steal the buzz away from Starfield, and BGS doesn't want that. Bethesda, Microsoft, they won't want that. Not at all. So we won't be seeing anything Elder Scrolls 6 related. Listen, I want to see it too. I would love to, but we have to think about it rationally and realistically. And we can't say just because I want Fallout 5, but that one happened for 10 years. It's just
don't make me sad, Joe.
It is what it is. They need to push Starfield, push it to the moon, and by showing us Elder Scrolls won't do that. Go on.
Well, and we have great evidence to back up what you're saying. Have they said anything about Starfield since they revealed it? No, we just got through talking about that. It's been 2018 since Bethesda even acknowledged Starfield. Why? Because they were pushing what? Fallout 76. They want people focused on that. But now things are changing. Bethesda has now, again, if you're just joining us, Bethesda has put up for auction a way for a person, whoever purchases this, not only will they get a lot of Bethesda games, but they'll get to go to Maryland and make their own character in the game. Amazing. So, somebody said nobody wants to go to Austin. That's why they didn't pick Fallout 76.
Was that Jeremy?
Y'all are awful. But anyway, me and Joey Caps were about to record this podcast. In fact, I'd already done a test recording, and I said, I want to go live with this because this is such exciting news.
We got to do this more often.
Yeah, I wanted you guys to be able to interact with us as well. I mean, this is huge. Again, this is a game we've been waiting for, like on the edge of our seat waiting for since 2017. And now it looks like, yes, it is coming this year, and we're going to get a reveal probably next month, and then a full breakdown of the game at E3, or Bethesda's E3 event. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I would call it more of a teaser.
Yeah.
You know, I would call it a teaser. Then the reveal comes in a larger event. And then that's when Todd Howard drops a bomb. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But that's what it will happen. And People are already getting excited about this, and now imagine hearing more and a teaser. I mean, people are gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
if they're not already.
Yeah, and even if it's just a cinematic trailer, I know
it doesn't matter.
I know people get disappointed in cinematic trailers, and I understand why, because you want to see the gameplay. However, we know nothing about Starfield. I mean, all we have is how long is that little teaser trailer, and it's been analyzed and overanalyzed and turned upside down. Even if we get a cinematic trailer, it will put in context, the game. It will give us some vital information about the game.
I mean, will it though? Because if you look at Fallout 76's reveal trailer, right?
Yeah.
Look at that trailer really quick. We didn't know anything.
No.
We didn't know if it was an online game. We just see the vault, our dude strapping up the Pit Boy and walking out of the vault, and that was it. We would see the wasteland.
Yeah.
So who knows what we would see for Starfield?
Yeah.
Maybe some of the work, but I mean, we don't know. They're going to create buzz, and they're gonna go to the moon with it.
And this has already created buzz, and that's exactly why they picked Starfield.
Imagine what a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Just what a teaser trailer of maybe just a little more of what we had at 2018 E3. Just a little more. Maybe some of the landscape we could see. Maybe the character we could see. Who knows? But man. I'm all sweaty. King, I'm sweaty again. That's not good.
Garrett makes a great point here, not about Starfield, but I want to go ahead and put it out. And by the way, if I miss your comment, miss your question, go ahead and ask it again, please.
Yeah.
If you really want it read, put it on a super chat. But anyway, Garrett says this: Obsidian today is an extremely different company than they were when they made New Vegas. An Obsidian Fallout game now would look like the Outer Worlds, meaning much shorter. I can agree with that a little bit, but if they do make another Fallout game, they're going to be given by Bethesda.
Yeah, it's going to be different stuff.
Yeah, so it will be better than the Outer Worlds was.
But
your point that is a different company is absolutely 100% true.
Yeah,
everybody's pining for the old Obsidian, the old Black Isle studio, but it's just not there anymore. Chris Avalon, there's a big piece of it right there.
Yeah.
But it's just not the same company.
Yeah. I'm reading the comments. My buddy Nico, what's up?
Nico?
He showed up. But yeah, I mean, King, you have a few people who are saying, James, Garrett, they're saying that they want to see this more often.
Oh,
they're enjoying this.
We can do it. Yeah,
King.
I'm glad y'all are being entertained. We've got several this week
on my channel too. Go check that out when it happens. Listen, this is such an exciting time if you're a BGS fan.
Yeah,
this is such an exciting time, and we all know we're gonna have people say, "Oh, it's
gonna be horrible. Look at Fallout 76. It's gonna be so bad."
Shut up. No, it's not. When has BGS ever put out a bad game? Like, seriously, King, I feel like we talk about that all the time. You have Morrowind, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Skyrim. Are any of those games bad?
No.
At the very least, they're all very good.
No.
At the very least.
Well,
all very good.
And of course, I know it's a different studio, but if we're going to put Fallout 76 into the mix, even though we shouldn't, it's a totally different kind of game. Look how they've turned around Fallout 76. It's already what I would call the ESO treatment. ESO was not great when it came out, but Fallout 76 is getting very positive. Whatever you want to call it right now. Yeah.
Merit. I mean, 76, they really turned the corner there. I mean, if I liked the game in its original state, I did, but just adding NPCs really made it feel amazing.
Yes.
It made it feel like that classic Fallout again, so.
Back to Starfield for a minute.
Starfield.
I am on the edge of my seat waiting to see this event next month. And again, I don't want to overhype it because I don't believe we're going to get much about Starfield. But if you get anything about Starfield next month, it's going to be incredible.
If you get anything from BGS, that means something.
Yes.
Because it means it's coming.
And that's exactly why videos are already being made. That's why we're live right now, because Bethesda Game Studios said the name Starfield. And you say, well, is that enough to get excited about? Well, again, we've said a lot in this podcast, and go back if you joined late, but they're only giving 3 months to get this character creation done.
that speaks volumes.
That's
man.
huge.
Oh man, hey, wait, James, thanks, man. He said my content is great. Thanks,
that's
James.
awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I will say, Joey Caps is one of the greatest guys you could ever meet. He is probably the greatest YouTuber I've met as far as niceness, kindness, and just being a all-around great guy. And
thanks,
if we look like friends on here, it's because we are. We've become friends. And if you're not subscribed to Joey Caps, you need to. Absolutely. And again, he's going to put out a video very soon about all the chatter that's going on about Starfield. And I know you mentioned you want to kind of preview that video, what it's going to be.
Well, we already had a little sneak peek about it with a couple of bigger influencers, if you will, content creators talking about it. And I really feel what y'all said in the video. I feel like some of these guys wouldn't say what they said unless there was some merit behind it.
Yeah.
If it had some foundation to stand on, you know.
Yes.
I feel like it wouldn't have. They wouldn't be saying these things,
right?
And
a lot of these, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of these were saying this even before this auction thing came out. They were talking about Starfield.
King all day. I feel, and yesterday, it's all been about Starfield before the auction thing. Before.
And we're not talking about leaks, by the way. We're just talking about people that have influence, people that know people on the inside. They're starting to talk about Starfield just like we are. Well, the news that happened with this auction is really going to ramp up people talking about Starfield. I have no doubt about that. But even before the Bethesda event that is coming up, hopefully next month, again, they're waiting on getting all the merger stuff finalized before they can have this event or schedule this event. But I believe you're going to see a lot of content on YouTube about Starfield in this next month.
It's going to be wild.
Yes, it is. Anything else on the chat we need to look at? Let's see. Garrett says...
Garrett, he makes a few great points.
Yep, talking about Obsidian.
Yeah, and Bethesda partnering up. Especially about Garrett, I'm coming out with a location video very soon. Good thing you said that, King. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching again. The reason we went live with this news is because, number one, I didn't want to wait until tomorrow, but this is so exciting, and I hope people understand why we are so excited as YouTubers who watch Bethesda. When the company themselves, and Bethesda don't talk about stuff, if y'all have noticed, they just do not. They don't like to give information about their future games. Exactly. They don't even like to tweet about it. They just do not do that. And when you have Bethesda Game Studios actually coming out and making Starfield a part of this big auction for Make-A-Wish, and by the way, that's a fabulous organization. But it's beyond huge because, as we said before, and I'm not going to belabor the point again, y'all go back and watch the podcast. It is the start of the marketing for Starfield.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, Joe, do you have anything else to add to this amazing news that we have? And I'll just say to everybody, just sit back and watch the next couple of months. It's going to be really fun.
Sit back, grab some popcorn and enjoy the show.
Yep.
Because there's going to be a lot of hype. And Bethesda, I mean, it's just, think about it like this, guys. Especially for Bethesda Game Studios, they don't want to tell you anything until they're closed, until you're closed. And obviously, we are close now. Like King said, he made fabulous points. Why didn't they use Elder Scrolls? Why didn't they use Fallout? Especially Fallout's their current game, 76.
Yeah.
Why didn't they use this? They used Starfield, and they did it and strategically, and I'm so excited. I think I got pit stains. I don't know. But King, I'm just it's a very exciting time to be a BGS fan. Just get excited, guys. It's definitely a time to be excited.
Absolutely.
Now, if the game doesn't come out this year, then I'm just gonna cry. But
no, it's for sure now. Yeah,
it will. They would have picked Fallout if that's the case.
And I say for
to be done in 3 months.
I say for sure, unless some game crashing bug comes in, COVID gets worse, something like that. Yeah. It could all change, of course. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Y'all, please hit that like button. That sure helps the algorithm with YouTube. That's why all YouTubers ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. They always ask that.
Thanks, Garrett. Oh man, King, I love the love.
My subscribers, I haven't said it in a while, but it's absolute truth. My subscribers are the best subscribers on YouTube. They are so sweet, so nice. They take care of me and Queen, and I'm glad they're sharing the love with you. What'd you say, Joe? Oh, I thought you were saying something to me. Any other comments we need to look at before we're going? Let's see. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, Nuka Jones. Hey, John.
Froze a little bit there.
Oh, I did. It buffered out. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back now.
You are back.
Thank you again, James, for the super chat. That man, you don't know how much those mean. Y'all go check out Joe. Thanks for watching the podcast. If you came in late, Nuka Jones, now you can go back and watch the start of the podcast because we make some good points. Oh, there is another awesome subscriber of mine, Todd. You're amazing. He gives $20.
God, you're making me nervous.
And he says, in under the wire. Hey, you guys keep me going. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, Todd.
Wow.
Big T asked, where is Walter? Y'all have to come on Saturdays to see Walter. That's the KingCast. And every time somebody gives a super chat, that's
great.
Yeah, I do a Walter thing. And by the way, just a little shameless plug about the KingCast. Y'all be sure and watch this Saturday. We'll be talking about Starfield, of course. Some Fallout 76 news, and I've got some Fallout merch that I'm going to be giving away. So y'all be sure and watch that. Joe, I'll give you the last word in the podcast.
Thank you for having me, King. It was a blast. Let's do more. Just thank you, man. Thank you. And Nuka Jones, he's asking me about my channel. Joey Caps Gaming. That's me. Joey Caps Gaming.
It's not in the description right now, but it will be as soon as we go off the podcast. I will put Joe's link in the description of this video. Well, Joe, thanks for being on. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Starfield, it's coming this year, and we're going to see more as soon as next month. So, oh, man, that is so... I can't tell you how exciting. Well, guys, y'all join us next time for the King's Court, or as we call it, the Bethesda Brothers Podcast. Thank y'all so much for being here. Joe, I love you, brother. Take care.
I love you too, King. Bye.
Bye, guys.